Yo, 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 this is Last Warrior Gaming, back again with yet another episode of our LSPD roleplay series, World Warriors Operation Syndicate. So, right now, where we are at in the storyline, um, if you've been keeping up with the past few episodes, everything is kind of starting to take place. Ultimate has sent everyone out from their respective gangs into the northern areas of the city to try to take over. They're all pretty much coming back unsuccessful, and he is now getting the status report from his lieutenant Siberia on all the transaction that has been taking place, and it's going to leave him upset and feeling like he needs to kind of take matter into his own hands, but it's also putting him too close to the fire as far as possibly being investigated and things like that. He's putting himself a little too close to all the activity, but he's forced to step in and intervene himself from the information he receives. So from here, we're going to continue into the role play. If you want to know more about the series, refer back to the very first video, which lays down all the info, and of course, all prior videos to this one. Last Warrior Gaming on YouTube and Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the role play. I'm gonna need a drink before I get to this. I'm not pleased. Not pleased at all. It's so hard to find good help these days. A little bit of good news in a mixture of a bunch of bad news. Now I'm forced to have to sully my hands to get myself a little too close to the action. Oh, that's good. First things first, though. I'm gonna check in with all these gang leaders. Secretary, patch me through on a conference call to all of the gang heads, all the gang leaders, the leaders of the families, the Ballers, the Vagos, and the Lost MC. Shouts out to Warriors Rose. What's up? I see you in the comments. Is everyone online? Good. Listen up. I've got a status report of all the actions that have transpired recently. My lieutenant Siberia has let me know everything that has taken place, and I'm highly upset. I told you, gang leaders, you heads, to send one representative from each of your groups into the northern parts of the city, Paleto Bay and Sandy Shores, to establish a foothold. And what do I get? The family sent Gangrene out there. He couldn't get rid of the snitch that ratted us out to that FIB investigator, even though he did manage to acquire the farm down there and move some product and get some things established. That was the only accomplishment to his credit, though. He did get the farm, but he didn't take care of that guy Ammunition who was snitching and giving out info on what we were doing. So that's a good and a bad, 50-50. Good news or bad news, even though I prefer all good news. Second up, what we got? The Baller send Purple Smurf. And I mean, really? Okay, I definitely give him credit for taking out that guy at the Ammunition, the snitch. He got rid of him. But in the end, what did he truly accomplish? Now, in the midst of those two, between Gangrene and Purple Smurf, the two of them together, it took two separate gangs to get two different tasks done, when one group should have been able to get everything taken care of. Between the two of them, the God Ammunition did get taken out, and we did get that, acquire that farm over there. But I mean, really, it shouldn't have took all that. And where are those guys at now? Shot up, locked up, whatever. I don't even know where the heck they wound up at. Now we going on. Besides all the crap that they did, bringing heat on us, killing FIB agents and cops and civilians and everything else. But yeah, that's what I get. Good news mixed with bad news, which is not really a big help for me. Then we have the Vagos and the Ballers, or excuse me, the Vagos and the Lost MC, who head into Sandy Shores. Now, these idiots can't even establish a foothold without fighting each other. They spent the whole time up there like two complete imbeciles battling each other. Now, like I said before, I really don't care if you guys get along or not, fight each other or not. Doesn't matter as long as my profits aren't messed up. But it was a complete waste of time and brought a lot of heat down on us that Mellow Yellow from the Vagos and Ace from the Lost MC were down there literally trying to kill each other and tearing up Sandy Shores while they were at it. Mellow Yellow's over there killing bikers and blowing up their hideout. And then Ace, he's over there shooting rockets at the house on the farm, stealing stuff, even though he stole fake stuff, which is a whole nother story. I mean, Mellow Yellow had the nerve enough to actually have fake stuff, knowing that he was probably going to come and steal it, and he stole it. I mean, they sound like some schoolgirls. I mean, this is ridiculous. They sound like some middle school kids bickering and fighting amongst each other. And then in the end, what happens? Ace is stealing from Mellow Yellow because he wants to take Sandy Shores and feels like Mellow Yellow doesn't belong there. So instead of doing his own thing, he stole from Mellow Yellow, wound up shooting him and running him over with the truck, but at least he got the shipment taken care of. So that's one thing I can give to his credit. Even though he killed the Vagos needlessly. But I mean, whatever. That's going to be between the Vagos and the Lost MC to handle that beef there, because I definitely see that's a problem. I could care less. It don't really have nothing to do with me. That shipment got moved. The Lost MC gets credit for it. It is what it is. Vagos, take that up with the Lost MC. Y'all can squabble that out all you want. So now here I am with the northern part of the state literally in shambles, and it's taken weeks and weeks and weeks and losses of lives, as well as bringing Fed heat, police heat down on us just to get to where we're at. Seems like you gang leaders are complete idiots. You can't control your people. You don't know what you're doing. You can't get simple tasks done. So now I'm forced to get too close to the action. I have to get out here and start myself buying businesses up and putting my name into this mixture, which is exactly the first thing I didn't want to do in the first place. I told you guys you're supposed to be taking care of this small time stuff. But now I have to get myself involved because I have to make sure that what foothold has been established doesn't get lost. But I tell you what, if I get caught up in anything, if any investigator comes up to me, I'm sending Siberia to pay you guys a visit, because it'll all be your fault. I shouldn't even be getting investigated or anything in the first place. So now I'm going to have to go up north, start buying up everything, and correct all the wrong and the mess that all of you idiots and your ignorant counterparts have created. This is solely disappointing, and punishment will come down in due time. But right now, I have to focus on the actual positive things I have going on. You guys in the street, working and bringing in product, I'm going to check my warehouses, and they better be fully stocked. Or else, I'm sending Siberia and a team, and I'm coming to each neighborhood, and I'm laying the blocks down. I'm going to waste anybody standing outside from your crews if my warehouses aren't fully stocked. For all of the mess that you made up north, you still got work down here in Los Santos to be taken care of, besides Paleto Bay, Sandy Shores, and Alamo Sea. I'm going to check my warehouses, and then I'm going to make my way north to buy property, and I'm going to fix everything that you idiots have messed up. Me and Siberia will be in touch, but heads are going to roll for this. Punishment. This is ultimate. Over and out. Secretary, end the call, please. Thank you. Siberia. Yes, sir. Get the limo ready so we can make the rounds. Yes, indeed. At least you're the one person I know I can always depend on. Complete hot mess.
You thought about giving me some shares, boss?
Yeah, in a little while. I have some other things to take care of first, though.
How can I help you?
Could you do me a favor?
I'll take care of the food. You take care of the company.
Hold my calls for the rest of the day. I'm going to be out of the office to take care of some things
When you
firsthand.
finish what you've got, I'll give you some more.
Okay.
Looks like your pockets are full. Have a good day.
Yeah, me and the Lieutenant Siberia has some things to take care of. We got to make some stops on some warehouses, and we're going to also procure a couple more businesses to add to the World Warriors operations. So.
Did I mention that I have an MBA?
Yes, I do remember that, and we're going to put that to good use when we get the rest of these businesses.
So long.
All right. Oh yeah, and if you leave a lunch break, just order in and put it on the business account. You know I got you. Always look out for you.
Hi there. Bye.
All right, time to get to business. Another day of work.
Are you standing me up again? Why would you even try
Right.
to take the Western Highway at this time of day?
Looks like the limo is all ready and prepped for the boss, so we can go ahead and take off.
Spending time with that stupid whore wife. I hope she gets run over by a garbage truck. Fuck you.
Yeah, everything seems to be in order. Fueled up, clean.
Yeah.
I'll page the boss and let him know he can come on out.
Casting director. You really are.
I have been an agent longer than she's been in casting. Seriously? That show is so fucked.
Waiting on you, boss.
Well, hit me up on Life Invader later.
All right. I like this new Bluetooth. This thing is cool. I'm in Siberia. All right, boss. Alright. Where to first? I'll mark it on the GPS. We're going to check the warehouses. I think we have one empty warehouse, but the rest are full. The empty one is the newly acquired one. It's bigger than the other ones. But these guys working in the streets, I'm going to see that they fill those things up for us. That's right. Work harder, work smarter, not harder. Ain't that the old saying? You got it.
No, I'm still around.
Yeah, thanks for collecting that intel for me. I just had the conference call with those guys. I don't know if you overheard or not, but yeah, I got them straight. Yeah, I overheard some of it.
Hello?
Those guys gotta learn, man. They're so busy fighting each other because they're greedy. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Yeah, that's true. Everybody's fighting to be top dog. It's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. If everything is straight and business is going well, I don't need one guy that's got everything straight to have to fight the next guy because he wants to take it from him. You know, it's like, you know, dogs trying to take a bone from each other or something. It's ridiculous. It's just like one guy already had things under control. The other guy came in and wanted to steal it from him, essentially. It's like stealing somebody else's completed homework and turning it in because you know the paper was going to get 100. I don't know. I can't really explain it. Yeah, you're right. That is crazy. Si, could you go in there and check the warehouse for me and take inventory? No problem. This place looks full. Let's see. High-end clothing. Oh, animal parts. What is that? Ivory tusks. We have bullion, silver. Lots of silver. High-end jewelry, luggage. Check. Cigarettes, cigars, Cuban cigars, fine wines. Good stuff. More high-end luggage. Wine and cigarettes. Good stuff. Oh, looks like we have some packaged up stuff. Oh yeah, I know what that is in those packages. That's that white, that solid stuff, that powder, them bricks. What's that there? Jewelry, high-end jewelry. Oh yeah, diamonds. All diamonds. Stuff's looking good. Oh, we got ammunition. Ammunition. Explosives. Have uncut money. Unmarked bills. Prescription medications. That stuff's going to turn over a lot of money in the street. Oh, artwork. Man, lots of good stuff. Oh yeah, more artwork. Oh yeah, electronics. Yeah, everything in here is up to par. Medical supplies. Oh yeah, guns. Yeah, looking good. The other warehouses should pretty much look the same as this one. Boss, the warehouse is completely full and it's all top-notch stuff. They did a real good job on this. Excellent. That'll make up for the all the treachery and mistakes and stuff that's been going on around here recently. That's definitely a plus. They might be able to work themselves back into my good graces. Maybe.
Bring those chicks to daddy.
Yeah, don't worry about these red lights. As long as the cops ain't around, just run them. You know how we do. Everybody around here drives like that. Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I totally heard about
Where
that.
to next? I've marked the next warehouse on the GPS. Back here on my screen. It should show up on your screen. Oh yeah, I see it. My fault. No problem.
All good here, buddy. How about yourself?
Hey there, see you at the next meeting. Hey, it's my favorite week.
Yo, dude, that shit is burning its spot red.
You know something, Siberia? It is so hard to find good help these days. I mean, I would think these gang leaders would be able to keep their crews in check. Like I said, I really don't care if they fight each other, but I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's like this is a money-making venture here. But oh well, I think the Ballers and the Vagos and the Lost MC are gonna have issues. I'm gonna let them settle that amongst themselves. Yeah, that's about to be some serious beef going on right there. But you know, the Lost MC was gonna let anybody come out there in the desert and take their territory. I mean, let's be real now. Yeah, that's true. But just so happens the operation was out there, so it wasn't much of a choice. Yeah, but it's still a principle. You can't go into another man's yard and cop a squat. You know what I mean? Ha! Yeah, I got you on that. That's true. They'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. What is this guy doing sitting in the road? Windows busted out. That's an abandoned truck. Somebody need to move that thing. Where the cops at when you need them? Tow truck or something. Alright, Siberia, could you check this warehouse for me also? No problem. Everything looks in order. Good job. Look at all that uncut money. Woof. Yeah, that's what we need. Good. Good. More uncut money. More silver. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. He's gonna love this. What's it looking like, Siberia? Excellent. This warehouse is probably better than the other one. Lots of uncut money in there and jewelry and stuff like that. Oh, that's good. Is it full? Yes, this warehouse is completely full. Fully stocked. Good. Marking the next warehouse on the GPS. Okay, it just popped up. Alright, en route.
You're coming to church with me.
It's all good.
So, what's exactly going to be next? Being that these guys have messed up so much stuff and kind of disorganized the whole game plan to a certain extent. Well, once we check this last warehouse, we're gonna head up to Paleto Bay. Oh, you really want to go out Paleto Bay? Oh yeah, but isn't that kind of close to all the activity with all the gang stuff going on? Do you really want to put our name, World Warriors operations, out there? You don't want to get too close to it. Yeah, I know. I don't want to get too close to it, but I'm left with no choice. We're gonna have to go out to Paleto Bay, and I'm gonna have to buy up all the properties. I've already talked to the business owners, and the deeds are already waiting. It's just a fact of me going there, signing the paperwork.
Think I don't know that
Oh,
you're
okay,
gonna
I understand. Yeah, it's a sacrifice that has to be made. Yeah, I just have to get some more. I have to recruit some more soldiers so we can keep this stuff under better control, make the operation run smoother. I've realized now I can't depend on these street gangs to do everything. I'm gonna have to start contracting. I mean, I hate to say it, but I might even have to start asking Merriweather for help. Oh, Merriweather, man, I hate those guys. They get on my nerves. They wish they were as good as we are. Yeah, I know, but they do have the numbers. They aren't as well trained as we are, but they do have the numbers. Right now, we're lacking on numbers as far as manpower goes. So we can supplement our groups with them, even though we don't get along with them. You know, they about making that money.
Like a real
We can
asshole.
put our differences aside with
Your
them if they
face?
willing to work
What?
for us and do what we tell them. Yeah, that's true. I would like to be in command of those guys. Back when I worked for them, when I was first getting into the business, they used to be a pain in my hind parts. I bet a lot of them still work there. I would love to have them under my command. I'd stick it to them. Yeah, I knew you would. Go ahead and check this warehouse for me, please. No problem. Yep, all's in order. What is this? Oh, a special item. That's a very high-end diamond right there. Wow. Suitcase all by itself and everything. Oh yeah, he's gonna love that. Yep, everything else looks in order. Don't waste too much time in here. So what the warehouse look like? Was it fully stocked? Yes, indeed.
Business isn't
There
exactly
actually
booming,
is
you
a
know.
special item in there
Right?
too. There's a
Right?
diamond in there, a gigantic diamond in its own suitcase. You know that thing is gonna go for close to
Oh
probably $1 million
shit!
by itself.
I think I'm gonna
Oh
pick up
yeah,
some
those
location.
special
I know,
diamonds they do
right?
go for a tall order. They people
Man.
pay for those. That's real good. I'm not even gonna ask where they got that from or how they got it.
I had
But
enough
as
of
long
that
as it's in
shit,
there, that's
man.
all that
So much
matters.
hassle. I hear ya.
Yeah, that's right. Where to next? Let me pull up the GPS. But we're pretty much headed up to Paleto Bay. Doesn't really matter which direction we take, I don't guess.
I had it up to here with my boss. What an asshole.
We're headed to
Totally. Yo, you see
the
the game last
ammunition up
night?
there first. Yeah,
Sounds
right
like
in the
fun.
cop's face, right in the FIB's face, right in the IA's face. I'm about to go buy that place after everything that's done happened there. I'm buying it. Wow, that's a pretty bold move. You sure that ain't too risky? No, I'm doing it to prove a point. Because I'm clean. And as bad as they're going to want to connect me to all the stuff going up there, I'm about to go buy everything. Alright, it's your call. Yeah, that was a tight fit. Good driving.
Yes, I can tell you about it.
Yeah, you know how I do.
White trash.
I learned from the best. Ha, show you right. Look at this ball of food on a motorcycle. I'll be coming to see you chump soon. Y'all can't keep business matters straight. You idiot. Don't pick on that purple guy. Just because he looked like a grape. So exactly what businesses do you plan on buying? Well, right now I have it lined up so that I can purchase the ammunition, the hen house, the old auto dealership, the Ron gas station, and I'm actually gonna go and buy the farm too. What? Every one of those places somebody got killed due to the gangs going in there not taking care of business right. You sure you want to buy all of those properties? They're really hot right now. Yeah, I know the properties are really hot right now, but I mean, it has to be done. I have to get on this now before the
That's astonishing.
wider regions of the market find out and some random comes in and buys them. That's true. Yeah, they're going to be foreclosed on because all of the because each time they closed, it was due to a criminal act. So they're going to get foreclosed on. They're going to be up on the Maze Bank site real soon. And once they go up there, it's going to be open season. I wouldn't want none of these guys from the Vagos, the Ballers, or the Lost MC to like actually get the idea to buy any of those properties and try to go into business for themselves. If I buy all the stuff up, they can't buy it, and they will never think of trying to come from under uh, World Warriors. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. If I buy everything up and keep complete control and the complete lock on everything, then you know they won't have any method or way of being able to do too much on their own. I pretty much corner the market. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You pretty much cornering the market if you buy up all the, you know, all the opportunity.
Yeah, what's cracking?
Yep, that's how you do it.
Hey, what's up?
There's levels to this, Siberia. And you got it figured out. You learning. What in the world? What is this guy doing? He just drove into the limo. I can't believe that. He swerved into this lane and drove into the limo. Go around before the cops show up. Just go. Alright. Smash up the front end of the limo. Oh, of course. It was only a matter of time for some idiot around here drove straight into us. Like, oh yeah, there's a limo. Let's just drive into it. Yeah, that guy was drunk from the way he was swerving. I didn't think he was going to swerve like that, though. I would have moved out of the way of him. Yeah, it was too narrow. You weren't going to get around them no ways. Sorry. I don't really appreciate that, but what we going to do? Guys are drunk. Driving drunk. And he's knocked out. That's if he's even still alive, so. We'll just get the limo fixed, that's all. Yeah, I guess you're right on that one. Yeah, some things are just not worth the attention or the effort. Now, if he was just a coherent guy that decided just running us for no reason, that would have been different. But that guy obviously was drunk and knocked out, if not dead. So it's like, what can we really get from him other than beating him up or killing him if he wasn't already dead? It's just like one of those things you just gotta kind of let it go, write it off. Besides, I'm not gonna stand there and talk to any cops. That's the last thing we're trying to do right now. Yeah, show you right on that one. I'm gonna come out here and buy up all of these properties. They'll be under World War's operations, and then I guess we'll have to put some of our people in them instead of putting these gang members into these businesses because they're not gonna get anything done. They're just gonna make stuff hot and get us caught up. Yeah, true that. Yeah, I'm putting you down as my I'm gonna be putting you down as my general manager on these properties. until further notice. So you'll be my second in command in charge of all of these properties also. 10 for that. Yeah, you see all the big rigs coming through here. This roadway is a main thoroughfare. Lumber trucks, big rigs carrying everything from food to medicine. I mean, yeah, this is definitely it's going to be an asset taking over the northern part of the city. We're going to have access to all these things, and from there, using this roadway and these big rigs and everything else, all these other resources, we'll be able to further connect the northern area and the southern area of the city. That's going to be complete and total control. Control the north and the south, and then unite them and use resources from one for the other, back and forth each. Yeah, that network will be unbreakable. Once that link is established, that's going to be the final phase of my plan for solidifying my power and taking over. Is uniting the north of San Andreas with the southern area of San Andreas, using the resources from one for the other, vice versa. I'll be unstoppable at that point. Our syndicate will be unstoppable at that point. Yeah, you're right. Highly intelligent, but it's also pretty simple too. Yes, indeed. The lumber yard. We need to go back there and pay them a visit. I want to acquisition that property. I think that's going to be our major base of operations up here in the north. That lumber yard. It's very expansive. It covers a lot of territory. They got resources back there. They have big rigs running back there, all kind of stuff, and it produces. I mean, they make a lot of money. I got to get that lumber yard. Just for that. Go ahead and turn in here. Want me to back in? Yeah, do me a favor and back in. Alright. Back in right beside the truck. Alright, you go ahead and post up. I'm gonna go inside and sign the paperwork. No problem. Alright, Siberia. It's all good. You can roll out. Rolling out. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm putting a message through to the secretary to I guess you could say have a conversation with those guys at the lumber yard about signing the deed over. She's gonna get with the with some of the guys on the on my legal team and my other people on my board, and they're gonna have a quick conference call with the guy that runs the lumber yard, convince him it'd be in his best interest to sign the place over. All right, sounds good. Where to next? Uh, we need to go to the hen house next. Hen house it is, 10-4. Yeah, look at this place. Has a lot of potential. This has to be taken advantage of and used. Lots of businesses and stuff out here that we can further acquire later. But right now, this one is up.
What's your problem? You got what's coming to you.
Alright, there's the bouncer. He's gonna have the paperwork for me. All I gotta do is sign off on it. Go ahead and post up. Posting up. Alright, Siberia, let's roll. Moving out. Where to next? Let's go to the Ron gas station. Ron gas station it is. Affirmative.
What's happening? Hey, girl.
Yeah, look at that Cluck and Bell big rig. That's what I'm talking about, Siberia. Resources. We got to see about trying to get that factory. I've been debating it, but it's kind of high profile for my taste. We need access to those big rigs, but Cluck and Bill, that is a big franchise. Taking over that business might be more of a hassle, problematic than the smaller business we've been taking over. Yeah, that's true. So instead of taking it over, we might just have to take the trucks over or something, knock the trucks off the road, take what we need when we need it or something. But I'll have to figure that all out. True that. Run this light. Yeah, right here. You can go ahead and let me out and refuel the limo if you want to. If you need gas. If we need gas. Affirmative. Never thought I'd find myself way out here in Paleto Bay, of all places. But this is good. New territory. I'm about that life. I'm about to be the boss of Paleto Bay. This is about to be awesome. My name is going on all the paperwork as second in command for all of these businesses. I'm literally going to be the boss of Paleto Bay. Yes, indeed. My uncle's putting me on. He's putting me in a very big position of power. He's the king of the city, but I'm now the prince. Crown the prince. I like that a whole lot. And then one day, all of this will be mine. He posts up until he comes out. Alright, Siberia, let's roll. Moving out. Where to next? We need to get to that farm. Farm en route. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe I should have just did this in the first place. Yeah, Donkey Punch Family Farm. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have did this all in the first place, but I guess I had more faith in the street gangs taking care of things and me having to come out here and get my hands so involved. It's not really a good look, but it just got to be done. Yeah, that's true. I understand. You go ahead and post up while I run inside and sign this paperwork. Posting up. Alright, Siberia, let's roll. Moving out. Drive through and let me get a look at the place. No problem. This place is huge. Workers get here early in the morning, man. These people really work hard. They work really hard. Now see what the ballers and everybody else didn't realize is that they wanted to start trying to move product out of this place so quick that they didn't really think that if they just double timed it on their regular produce, just vegetables and the normal stuff, that they could still make a lot of money. It's a business. They don't necessarily have to try to push stuff out of this place, even though it's possible. Yeah, that's very true. I'm cutting production of any illegal substances being grown out here until further notice. I don't want nothing but nice, wholesome, healthy food grown out here. But we're gonna double the production, so we're still making a lot of money. I understand. I'll note that, and I'll make sure that the managers know that. Yeah, I notified them in the office when I signed the paperwork, but yeah, you still should remind them. I'm gonna be general manager of all these businesses, so yeah. Yeah, I don't want anything illegal going out of this place because it's being watched, and you know that's all they're waiting for. So that's gonna have to be cut. Gotcha. Where to next? Well, we got our last stop. Our last stop is going to be the over here at the lumber yard. Yeah, I just got the confirmation that the conference call went well. Apparently they understood at the lumber yard it would be in their best interest to sign over the deeds and all the paperwork. So again, I'm making you general manager of this place too, and we can go ahead and sign off on this paperwork and get the heck out of here. Cause I know these Hickville cops out here are watching us. They don't get limos through here too often. Big rigs and buses, but not limousines. So it's gonna blow their mind when they see whose name is on the deeds when all that paperwork gets faxed over to the sheriff's office right here. We'll see how they like that. Blow the horn at them. Nothing they can do. Everything's clean. Everything's legal. It's just business. Yeah, I think we're on to something good here. We just got to get competent people out here that know what they're doing. That can run this place right. That's very true. Alright, just drive up to the office. No problem. Yeah, we do got the Mountain Chiliad tourist trail through here. Way back up in them there mountains is where the altruist camp is at. Man, you mean them crazy cannibal people? They eat people and kidnap people and torture people and do all the other weird stuff back there in the woods. Oh yeah, the altruist camp. They back there, up in the mountains. I've had Trevor dealing with them like I was telling you before, so we don't have to firsthand. But yeah, they up there. They don't really come out though, not like talking about it. They're not gonna be bothering us. I mean, there's something to pay attention to. They got guns and ammo and caches of gear up there, but they don't really mess with people. They do a little bit of business dealings around here, actually, believe it or not. But yeah. Otherwise, they're not really an issue. They may come in handy for later. That's why I'll be sending supplies their way every once in a while. Make sure that you keep that up. Alright, I will do. Yeah, I think we might start airdropping supplies to them when Trevor's not available, because I'm not going knocking on their door. And I don't advise anybody else to do it neither. Yeah, I ain't really about that neither. That's something I really would want to do. Alright. This trailer is the office where they left the paperwork. Go ahead and post up while I go in here and sign this off real quick. No problem. We're on to some big things out here. I like this. And I'm in charge of everything. Paleto Bay. Can't believe it. I'm officially the Prince of Los Santos. My uncle is king. He's put me on, teaching me everything, so I can take this into the future. I want to make sure I do just that. I won't waste this opportunity for nothing in the world. Alright, Siberia, let's roll out. Moving out. Where to? Where else? After a full day of getting things done, it's time to go to our home sweet home away from home. The Vanilla Unicorn. Mark it on the GPS for you. Check your screen, it should come through. Gotcha. Roger that. Yeah, once we get to the Vanilla Unicorn, you can just go ahead and take the rest of the day off. Oh, thanks. What about you? You gonna be okay? Oh yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about me. probably meet up with with Trevor up there at the Vanilla Unicorn. Touch base with him. You should touch base with him too. The assistant manager up there, she was telling me that the some investigator from the FIB and the IAA had came up there and left paperwork. They're trying to summon him in for questioning. So even though Trevor is the general manager of the Vanilla Unicorn, I might have to take him out of place and put you in place just to keep the heat away. You know what I mean? Yeah, I understand. Yeah. If if they go and take Trevor in for questioning, I'll replace him with you as a general manager at the strip club. He'll be cool with it. He knows nothing personal. He knows if they sniffing around him and investigating him, I'm gonna have to cut the trail off. But we still got him on the side if we ever need his help. But I don't think it's gonna work out. I think I'm gonna have to cut him loose because he's bringing the FIB, the IA, and the cops to the club, which is too close to me and you. Yeah, that's very true. Alright. Establishing my solid foothold as the king of San Andreas. And you're in a position to be the crown prince. So keep that in mind. And don't slack. Don't be like these guys from the Vagos and the Ballers and the Lost MC. Never fall off your game. You're better trained than that. You're more intelligent than that. You learn from the best. So stay on your P's and Q's so you can take this stuff over. I can't stay in this game too much longer because they looking for me to mess up so they can lock me away for good. So I got to get things set up so that I can walk away from this game on top as king. Then I can hand it over to you. As long as nothing happens to me and nothing happens to you, we'll be good. So stick to the game plan. I understand fully, and I'm on board with whatever you want to do. I got your back. Besides, I'm here. Appreciate that, Siberia. Can't wait to get to the club. I need to relax. I know you need to relax. You don't like taking days off work, man, but sometimes you gotta let your hair down. Take that mask off. Oh, I see you got jokes, huh? Well, I mean, you don't want to walk around with ballistic mask on or slash-proof mask on all day. Hey, I gotta make sure I'm armored up, you know what I mean? Yeah, true that. We dealing with big things. That and the places we've been and the things we've done, we know. That's the way you gotta roll. You gotta be more than just prepared. Boy Scout prepared. Ready for anything. True that. You're not gonna catch me without my mask on. And my Kevlar vest. I'm wearing something either bulletproof or slash-proof from a knife. I'm not sleeping. Had too many of my friends got caught sleeping and wound up paying for it. Not me. Yeah, I feel you on that. That's the truth. So what's going to be next on our agenda for the World Warriors operation? Now that you've bought all those businesses, we're going to have to get our people in there as managers and assistant managers and stuff. Be generating a lot of money for us. We're about to be rolling in a lot of legal, clean money. Yeah, we sure are. We pretty much have taken Paleto Bay. The next focus is going to be Sandy Shores, which is probably going to be a little more trickier, but we'll get it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will. We have everything else. Yeah, not only just getting Sandy Shores and uniting all of San Andreas under one unit, which would be World Warriors operation. But also, we got many ventures, business ventures, and work and deals that we can do. We got to start putting in this work, eating up all the property and buying up all the land and stuff, and getting territory. That's just one part of it. But it's the actual work. Once you get that stuff, is what's going to really count. So that's going to be the focus. But yeah, I'm still brainstorming on exactly what I want to do next, which direction I want to take things. Trust you're going to be the first to know.
Just remember, it's always 420 somewhere in the world. Is this really happening? Said 10 minutes away 40 minutes ago. You took the highway.
There's going to be some big things coming up in the near future for us.
Right.
Once we start getting this work put in, we're going to level up everything. We're getting more vehicles, more ground vehicles, more armor, more aircraft. We're going to start getting more raw materials, and we're going to start really doing some damage. Anybody that's not down with the program is getting wiped out. Because even though we have to pretty much have the gangs under our control, we still got guys within those gangs that still want to try to do their own thing. So we're still going to have to go and keep them in line. We have issues with the cops sometimes, and Merriweather and other outside people that keep coming in, constantly trying to move in on territory. So we still got work. It's not over. There's still battles to be had. So that's going to be the thing. We're going to fortify our bases. We're going to get better equipment, better armor, better guns. We're going to get tanks. We're going to get jets. We're going to get everything. Helicopters. We're going to make sure that we have a solid defense. That, and we're going to get more soldiers recruited up and trained up, ready to use all these materials when the time comes. I feel you. It's time to build an empire. That's right. Yeah, go ahead and VIP park right up here up front. Well, I'm going to head in. You need to take that stuffy mask off and come on in too. Enjoy yourself. Work's done for the day. 10 for that.
Haha, have a good time.
Oh, you know I will.
Yeah, and we gonna roll on those ass.
Especially being I might be the new boss of this place soon.
Man, don't forget that.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time. Bet you ain't expect to see me in here. Yeah, I might be taking this place over as a new general manager soon, depending on if Trevor has to split or not. Yeah, I heard he got caught up. They're trying to investigate him, so he might have to go. But if he does, I'll be your new boss. I don't mind that though. I think we'll have fun spending quality time together. But essentially, my uncle is taking over San Andreas, and I'm second in command. That makes me the prince. So, you ever thought about being royalty?
Just need to chill the fuck
Oh,
out
really?
at your place, man.
I'll drink to that. The night is young, and I'm about to enjoy myself.